Kev Boogie. Where you at, Kev Boogie?
I'm here. I'm here. What's good, Dr.UMAR? How
Where
you
you
doing,
at,
brother?
King? What city you in?
I'm in Houston, Texas. How you doing
Oh
today, my
man, you
brother?
in Houston, I'm in Dallas. We gonna jump right into it, good brother. What's your take on the whole Puffy situation and why so many sisters want him to hang out to dry when they know men in their own life who've done the same thing? Talk,
I'm
talk.
not gonna lie. I think it's because he is celebrity, and I'm not gonna lie. It's just all of the stuff that's come out is crazy. Me personally, my take on it is like I wasn't even expecting to see all of that. Homeboy, he really went crazy. A lot of the stuff, like it's hard to say that he's not guilty being everything that we saw. Like it was so much stuff that came out. The videos with him, Justin Bieber. That's what people do when they get a lot of power, when they get money. Like the greed is insane. He was going crazy.
I feel you. I feel you. What's your take on the dating situation between black men and black women? You yourself, are you single, good brother?
Yeah, I am single now. I just got out of a crazy relationship with a black sister like 4 months ago myself. So
Okay, and if
yeah.
if, if you don't, what led to, without getting too specific, what led to that relationship coming to an end?
Honestly, just she was ungrateful. I felt like it was I never did enough, basically, even though I did a lot. That's like, some women just want too much from somebody, and I'm young. I'm only 22,
Okay.
so my life just getting started. I'm still a young brother, and everybody's circumstances is different. My life was hard. I've been through a lot. A lot of black families, when they come from broken homes.
Mhm.
So, you know, it's a lot when you ain't have both of your parents growing up.
I feel you.
Yo,
And
what do
you
you got?
said, I hear from a lot of black men that they feel the sisters are too ungrateful and unappreciative.
Yep.
But let me flip that on the other side. Do you feel that we as black men are appreciative enough of the sacrifices that black women are making? Is this a two-way thing or is this a
I,
one-way thing?
I definitely think it's a two-way thing, but at the same time, when let me see, how do I put this? Because it's definitely a two-way thing. Because at the end of the day, it takes two to tango. Y'all both have to be in. It got to be 100, 100. It can't be 50-50.
Now, when you say 100, 100, are you looking for your queen to split the economics 50-50 down the middle?
I mean, that depends, because at the end of the day, like, everybody's financial situation not the same. Not everybody is born into riches or knows people that can help them get in a predicament to where they could achieve those riches. But at the end of the day, if you have somebody with you that's willing to go 50-50, then that shouldn't be a problem. Not every woman nowadays think that that's okay. A lot of these young girls think, that the man should take care of everything, and it should be, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that. So it just depends on who you with. But that's why. Go ahead,
Do
Umar.
you feel that young black women are too promiscuous? Do you feel that there's a lack of value for the vagina by the black women who have the vagina?
Most definitely.
Why do you
Most
say that?
definitely.
Why do you say that?
It's just the culture nowadays, new generation. I'm telling you, like the music and everything going on nowadays, social media, the influence is so heavy to where they think that it's okay to chase this lifestyle that they see these celebrities living when that's not who they are. A lot of people nowadays don't have a mind of their own. They just go to whatever's trending. And when Sexy Red and Megan Thee Stallion and all these other people is trending, and everything is coochie this, coochie that, booty hole this, like, the music is ridiculous. And that's what they singing, and they throwing their ass and they twerking and they going ahead and giving it to whoever, look like they got money, and they end up with whatever they end up with.
Got you. Where you stand right now on the Kamala Harris Donald Trump presidential
I'm
election?
gonna be completely honest with you, brother. I understand what's going on, but at the end of the day, you got to go with the lesser of two evils. and I got to go with Trump, bro, because Kamala, everything I'm seeing, everything I'm hearing from her, she already been in office almost 4 years now. She's not doing nothing, brother. You got to go with the lesser of two evils. Trump was here, the economy was better, a lot of things was better when he was in office, so I'm gonna have to go with him.
I feel you. I feel you. My last question uh for you, good brother. Um
He said I voted Kanye.
huh,
Yo.
child support. A lot of brothers are telling me that child support is the reason why they're not having children. It's the reason why if they get married, they're not having babies. Some brothers are saying that they're not going to date black women because they don't want to end up in child support, although we know they can end up in child support for any woman. My question to you is, do you think child support is such a crisis issue in our community that it is influencing a lot of men to not get involved with our women? Is child support that big of an issue?
I most definitely do think so because at the end of the day, I feel like with that, a large part of the control goes to the women. Like you don't particularly hear about a man putting a woman on child support. Typically, it's a woman putting a man on child support. So with that, like the way that they've already constructed the black communities to be, which is why I love a lot of what you do, even though so many people find it hilarious. I love a lot of what you do. Is because the way that they construct our areas and our neighborhoods as a whole is to create conflict between the black race as it is. So it's like instead of people seeing that and wanting to come together, look at the things that they do to one another, and it's seen every single day. So I just think that you got to be careful who you mess with. That's why you're not supposed to jump into things with people too fast. You're not supposed to have kids too fast. You got to do things the right way, and when you do things the right way, life is just good going forward. So you don't got to worry about that. But
Do
it is what
you
it is.
do you plan to live with your queen before you marry her, or do you prefer to get married first and then move in together? Do you think you should have some experience first
Well,
living together?
typically, if you want to do things the right way, you're not supposed to live with the person before you marry them. I already made the mistake of living with somebody before I got married, and that got me to where I'm at right now. Like, I learned a lot from it. It's not a bad thing, but at the end of the day, you know, I think I'm gonna try to do things the right way, take it a little slower, and then get married first, and then see what happens. But same time, you do kind of want to know what it's like being living with somebody first so that you know who you're marrying, because when you live in a household with somebody, they change. And I do have hair on my chest, by the way. You're not funny. I got hair on my chest. But anyways, yeah. When you live with somebody, you see the real them. So
Got you, got you. Thanks for tapping in, King. Good
I
info.
appreciate you for adding me, brother. Keep on doing your thing, brother.
Likewise, beloved. Be safe, God.
All right, you too.
All right. That was Kev Boogie holding it down for the young Africans. I need to see your face, Keisha. Where you at, sweetheart? I gotta see you.
Let's see. Why? Wait, is it?
Where you at,
Let's turn the
Keisha?
camera.
Okay,
Wait,
hold on.
wait. We're trying to turn the camera. Wait.
I don't want to see your
Oh,
speedometer, Keisha. I need to see your
1 second.
wait. Where's the camera?
There's something wrong with it.
Is that
We
camera?
may have to log
Oh,
off.
wait, maybe right here?
y'all stole somebody's phone.
No.
No! we could.
Where y'all
Okay.
at?
Oh, there we are.
Hi.
Okay, there y'all go. How y'all going? How y'all doing, ladies? Where y'all at? What city?
We're in New York.
New York.
Which borough? Which borough?
We're in Long Island.
Long Island, strong
Long
Island.
Island.
My, how's the dating scene in New York with the brothers? They treating y'all well? What's going on?
Well, I'm not currently dating.
Oh, you taking a break right now?
Yes.
All them brothers in New York, why you taking a break?
I really haven't came across someone that sparked my interest. It
Okay.
seems like the guys they are into playing a lot of games, and I don't really have time for that. I'm
What
really, looking for someone who, is looking for a serious, committed relationship.
what are the main two games that the brothers are playing? What's the main two games they running on the Queens right now up in FDR?
You want to answer that one?
No, no, I'm gonna leave that up to you.
Well, they have multiple women without informing.
Okay, so y'all being manipulated into
Manipulated.
plural marriage without your consent.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I
Unfortunately.
can understand. They should be honest. They should be honest. And what's another? What after that? What's the next biggest scam they running on the Queens?
I don't know. What would you say, Mackenzie?
They lack accountability.
Okay, give me an
Yeah.
example. What's a major area where the brothers are lacking accountability?
I think that they aren't being accountable as far as like being honest about where they are in their lives as far as like finances and things like that. So, I think that they're not honest, and they kind of try to manipulate black women into accepting less.
Let me ask
So,
y'all a question, because y'all in New York City, the largest, the most populated black city in America. I think women outnumber men in New York City 3 to 1. I think it is 3 or 4 to 1. So my question to y'all queens is, if the brothers don't take on more than one queen,
Mm.
how will all the sisters in New York be accounted for romantically if we don't go to a plural marriage situation?
I don't think a lot of them have enough resources to be able to take on more than one.
And emotional
So let
intelligence
me ask
as well.
y'all a question, because I agree with you. You said a lot of the brothers ain't got enough financial resources, nor do they have enough psychological resources.
That's right.
But does that stop y'all from giving out y'all peach cobbler?
Oh, they're not getting the peach cobbler.
No, let's be honest though.
No, I'm
No, they're
serious.
not.
Now,
No,
now,
no,
now, I
no.
don't mean, no, stay with me, ladies. I don't mean just for the two of you. I want y'all to think more broad. Think more
Okay.
broad. Y'all speaking for the sisterhood. Do you really think sisters are not
Mm.
opening up the lotus flower just because he ain't got the financial or psychological resources? Let's be honest now. Because babies are still being made every day in New York, are they not?
Absolutely. That's true.
Yes.
So talk to me about sister accountability for vulnerability.
Well, I think more black women are actually being vocal about that, which is why you're hearing these narratives online about black women being like gold diggers or things like that because they're raising their standards
Hmm.
because people are getting sick of the same results and the same type of treatment. So, I do think that black women as a whole are making efforts to change their outcomes.
Let me ask y'all a question. Let me flip this. Let's flip the narrative into a possibility, right?
Mhm.
Let's say all the brothers in New York had the economic resources and the psychological resources
Mm.
and stepped to you on some straight up honesty and said, listen, I want both for y'all. And I can afford you, and I can show you I can afford you, and I can treat you right. Y'all don't have to live in the same house unless y'all want to. I got enough to hold y'all both down and all the children, and he proves it. He lays it all out. Y'all say, damn, he can really hold us down.
Mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally.
Yes, would you consider it?
You know what? It might be a possibility.
Not
So
for
then
me, but yeah.
why you say not for you?
Um, because I don't believe in sharing.
Okay, let's stay with that for 1 minute. You don't believe in sharing, but is it realistic in a society where black women significantly outnumber black men
Mm.
who are not institutionalized? Okay. Now, y'all still outnumber us. If all the brothers in prison were free, y'all would still outnumber us. But y'all significantly outnumber us given the penile rate. So, is it realistic to not consider plural marriage when it ain't enough
Mm,
heterosexual black males to go around.
Mm.
mm, mm.
And I know you ain't gonna go bunny hopping on me.
No, absolutely not. Definitely
All right,
not.
because that's disgusting.
No,
That's a complete ancestral violation.
absolutely. I agree.
That is a complete ancestral violation. Okay. Okay. Now, where do y'all stand? Because y'all live in New York City. Where do y'all? What is the energy in New York City surrounding Puff? Because I ain't been in New York since Puff got arrested. Is it split down the middle? Some saying free Puff, others saying throw away the key. Is it like what's the energy around the Puff Daddy situation in New York? What are you hearing in the streets?
A lot of people say no Diddy.
A lot of people saying no Diddy, lock him up and throw away the key.
Like, I mean, I feel like I don't know. Like, what?
I mean, I don't really hear too much. Honestly, I mean, my circle. I mean, we're really not discussing Diddy, but
How do you feel
listen,
about it?
he's guilty until he's proven guilty. Then I
I
really
agree.
can't
I agree.
speak too much
Lay all the cards
about
on
it.
the table and let us see.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm with you. I'm
yeah,
with you. Where
yeah.
you standing on the presidential election at this point? Where y'all at right now? Are y'all on the Democratic Party plantation or you picking cotton on the Republican Party plantation? Where y'all at?
I'm not picking either.
I'll feel you. I'll feel you. Now, I got another one for y'all. Black women in particular, more than black men. You hear black women calling themselves people of color instead of black women, blending in with all the other minorities. Where do you two stand on that people of color versus I'm a black woman? Do you feel more comfortable calling yourself a woman of color? Or do you feel more why do we hear more black women calling themselves women of color instead of black women like we used to?
Mm.
Um, I think it's just like a verbiage that's just been like made popular. I don't prefer that. I don't think it like specifies our our particular demographic or needs. So I prefer being I prefer people saying black women or black people when they're
Hmm.
referring to us. I think people just a lot of times use POC because it's safer, and
Hmm.
yeah, it just depends on the context.
My last question: have y'all donated to the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy?
No, I
No,
Why
haven't.
not?
Not
Why the
yet.
hell not?
I
You better
will,
get
but
on
I
that
have
cash
not.
app. I don't care if you give me 2 quarters. I don't care if you
Okay.
give me
Okay,
10 nickels. I don't care if you give me 6 dimes. You better get on that cash app. Dollar
okay,
sign FDMG school. Make sure it's not a fake one because they got like 30 fake ones up there. You
Okay.
want FDMG
oh,
school. And you got to look
okay.
close at the school because you know what the YouTubians did?
What?
They got a fake one that's FDMG zero letter OL. So you got to be
Oh,
careful. They got a
okay.
zero letter.
You got
So you got to make sure it's the SCH double OL.
Okay. And then also too, I have a quick question. Can you say one thing real
Talk to
quick?
me.
Can you say what is it?
Black queens
Black
forever.
queens forever?
Snow bunnies never.
Never.
Thank you, ladies. I
Hey, oh
appreciate
wait,
you. Go ahead.
one more thing.
Talk,
Just
talk
had to
to me.
let you know. Um, my friend is just, she has such a crush on
Oh
you.
my
Which
God.
one? Which
But
one?
right
Oh,
here,
right
Keisha.
here. Sweet brown
Yeah.
sugar. Sweet brown sugar.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just
Come to
putting it
come to
out there.
Wilmington, Delaware, sweet brown sugar. I'm treating you to lunch. In fact, both of y'all can come. I'm gonna treat both of
I
y'all to
would just
lunch.
love to speak to you.
I'm I'm
Like seriously.
I'm hit me up on the inbox.
Okay.
Or just no, take
Very
my number.
classy.
Take my number. Take my number.
Okay.
Because I get too many
You
inboxes.
can put
You
it
ready
in
for the number?
because we're using
I'm
mine.
gonna
Hold on
put
one
Okay.
y'all to
second.
work now. I'm gonna put y'all to work.
Okay.
Because you know it's consciousness over cookies. I'm gonna put you to work.
Absolutely.
All right. Two
Okay.
one
Okay.
five
What is it?
215
215
989
989
9858.
9858.
But
Okay.
that butterscotch, that warm butterscotch, look nice next to that sweet brown sugar though. That's a nice little
You're
co-wifey
right.
team right there. You know, they say teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, listen,
Teamwork
listen.
makes the dream work, my
That's
sisters.
right.
Ain't nothing like a butter almond,
Oh,
sweet peanut butter, brown
oh
sugar,
gosh.
soft walnut team. That's a nice wifey team. It's a nice wifey team. Hit me up, ladies. We're gonna do lunch in Delaware.
We will.
All right,
Take care.
sweetheart. Be blessed. All right, love.
You too.
All
Bye
right,
bye.
love. Is Black Queens forever? Snow bunnies never? Black Queens forever? Snow bunnies never? Black Queens forever? Snow bunnies never.